Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Today's blood sugar is 11.2. Being a busy morning with a lot of corrections, but we're still okay. Now, if we move it over and we take a look at what my time in range for the last 24 hours, it's at 53%. Well, these two here are this is sort of a win. It's not at the 70%, but it's higher than it was above. Making progress. Blood sugars have come down. They're sitting at 9.8. Again, process. So we're actually making corrections here. So we got to bring that down a bit. During the day, I've been going up. If it goes up any higher, I'm going to have to give myself some insulin. So today I want to discuss something different. How is it different? I have a question for you. Is taking care of your diabetes more difficult, or suffering through with complications more difficult? Hopefully, by the end of this video, we will present enough information to ensure you make the correct choice. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Okay. Oh, but you know what? Trying to control blood sugars, they're so difficult. Years ago, I made the decision that I really didn't want to control my blood sugars. I had it with doctors, and it was sort of the worst decision I have ever made. Doing the things you have to do, get up, do a blood sugar, eat, go and work your day, stop for lunch, eat later in the day. It always was a little hard to do. But now, living with the outcomes of that and the complications, it is so much easier trying to control your blood sugars. If you don't control your blood sugars, you're going to get complications. And if you get complications, you're going to find that things are going to be a hell of a lot worse. Not only are you going to have to take care of your diabetes, but you're going to have to take care of the complication itself. Because of the complications, I'm in a rest home or a long-term care facility. But is it easier? No. It would be so much easier if I had just followed what the doctors were saying. But I got stubborn. All I could see was work. I have to go to work. And, I'd work double shifts and come home and sleep. I even did a 24-hour shift. and was exhausted. And I would end up in the hospital on a regular basis. I think part of it was my body saying, I'm not going to play by the rules here. We're just going to do it. You don't care anyway. I was drinking Coke. I was eating potato chips. That was my lunch. We would have hamburgers. I'd have those. And my mom, when I was living close by, would have prepared meals and would bring them up to me. But I was stupid. Pure and simple. I'm not going to lie. I was a stupid idiot. Now I have to go, if I want to go out, I have to go in a chair. I have to take medications above and beyond. So, me living in a facility, it's sort of like any kid who isn't following the diabetes plans. I kind of want to metaphorically give them a kick on the side of the head. That's not really a kick, but it's the best I can do, okay? And say, wake up. But I know what will happen is they will try to deny, oh yeah, well, you see, that will never happen to me. I was the exact same way. And I think I have problems with my diabetes that isn't necessarily with me, meaning this me, but it's the physical me that is causing problems. There were long bouts in the hospital. And that was after I started to take care of myself. But we started to treat my blood sugars. And I started to take an interest in my blood sugars. But you know what? I said the exact same things. Oh, complications will never happen to me. Well, guess what? And it's weird that you may have brothers or sisters who have type 1 diabetes, and yourself as diabetic. If you both don't take care of your blood sugars, you both don't get necessarily the same complications. So, a lot of people tend to think, oh well, I would be so good. It won't happen to me. Well, it happens. I have had to have laser work, retinopathy. I've had nerve damage. I probably have intestinal problems. It's all tied into the diabetes, that evil diabetes showing its head. And the best way you can fight it is by keeping your blood sugars under control. I kind of equate it to almost for the younger people to a video game. And, fighting the diabetes is doing glucometer checks, checking your information online, make sure that you are stable, and kids will work so hard in that, and yet it took a while for me to wake up and say, yes, I would be susceptible to having complications. I worked up till 2013, I guess. No, 2014. And then went off work. My doctor said, well, you're with your complications and that, I would say you are disabled. So, with my doctor's backing, I applied for disability. I would, sitting back here now, I really wish I could have some job. But things prevent me. Unstable blood sugars every single day. We don't know what's going on. We want to ensure that I take all the medications for keeping my blood pressure down, which really isn't a complication. I feel I probably would have to worry about blood pressure irregardless if I was a type 1 diabetic or not. But I'm going to have to work on getting my body tighter control. We've made inroads, but a lot of times my complications send a little message to the liver that, oh my God, I'm going to need fight or flight. So a whole bunch of sugar gets absorbed. I don't know if I'm digesting food properly. Neuropathy. So, getting back to the purpose of this video, it is so much easier for you to get up, do your blood sugars, eat properly. Your mind will be in a better mental state. And I mentioned this a couple of days ago or yesterday, that when my blood sugars are within range, my head space is so much better. I accomplish so much more. And that's what we really need to work on. And we want to defeat that evil diabetes. Yes, it's a real life video game. It's a tough video game to win, but we will do it one day. So control your blood sugars, do your testing, eat right. And with that, we're going to call it a day. Have a great day, and we'll be back soon. Talk to you later. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.